सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 109, 9th chapter, 7th shloka. जनिमज्ञानविज्ञेयम् स्वप्नज्ञानवदिष्यते नित्यं निर्विषयं ज्ञानम् तस्माद्वैतं न विद्यते. In this Sukshmata Vyapita Prakaranam, Shankaracharya establishing Atma or the Sakshi Chaitanyam, which is identical with Brahman, is the ultimate subtle and pervasive entity that is the truth of this entire universe. It is not like Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha. It is the cause of all these five elements to show that its subtlety and pervasiveness. Acharya compared with all these five elements introduced, compared, not compared, but introduced the five elements. Each element has got how many gunas. How you understand the subtlety, pervasiveness. Lesser the gunas, more the pervasion. Lesser the gunas, more subtlety. More gunas, lesser the subtlety, lesser the pervasion. Akasha is having one guna, most pervasive, most subtle than all other elements. That Akasha has got only one guna. It doesn't have even second guna. The blueness is also not there. In the previous shloka he said, ignorant people, like children, they see that Akasha has got blueness. Sky, blue sky. Blue sky, there is no blue sky at all. Akasha is only one. The space is looking in blue. It has got only one guna. How can it can have a Neelatvam? Neelatvam is not possible only where there is Sabda guna. If you say Neelatvam, Akasha will have how many gunas? Two gunas. Shabda guna one, Neela guna one. If you accept Neelatvam also. Therefore you cannot accept Neelatvam for Akasha, that is space, because Eka Gunatvad. What to talk of its Karanam, Atma, the Chaitanyam Brahma, Nirgunam. That's a most pervasive and most subtle Atma, you have to understand. There is no second thing. Atma is Advaitam, Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Bheda, Rahitaha. There is no second entity, Advayaha. How can you say that now? I can establish that in the next three shlokas he is going to talk. Very interesting, a new topic like you can take. He is going to climax now. What is that climax? I introduced. There are three factors we have to understand in this world. Vishayaha, Vishaya Jnanam and Nirvishaya Jnanam. I have introduced in the last class. Vishayaha means objects. All objects in the world, the entire universe come under Vishayaha. Because there are so many objects. Objects of the world come under Vishayaha. Then second one, once Vishaya is there, you are knowing that Vishaya, Vritti Jnanam, Vishaya Jnanam, Vishaya Jnanam, Sa Vishaya Jnanam. Now this Vishayaha can be called as Gneyam. Vishayaha can be called as Gneyam also. That object which you know is called Gneyam. Knowable object is called Vishayaha. So Vishayaha can be called as Gneyam. You can call it as Gneyam or object. In English we call it as object or Prameyam or Gneyam or Vishayaha. These are all synonyms. Vishayaha means object, object means Gneyam, Gneyam means Prameyam, that which is knowable. This clip come under what? Knowable. Whatever is knowable comes under object, Gneya Vastu. So now Vishaya Jnanam, clip knowledge. Once clip is there in front of you, object is there. Once you see the clip, what you get? Clip Jnanam. Sa Vishaya Jnanam. A Jnanam which has got a Vishaya. What is the Vishaya of clip knowledge? What is the object of clip knowledge? Clip. What is the Vishaya of that book knowledge? Book is the Vishaya. Book is the Vishaya of book knowledge. What is the Vishaya of car knowledge? Car. Car knowledge, car is the Vishaya. House knowledge, house is the Vishaya. Vishaya means object. House is the object for house knowledge. Car is the object for car knowledge. Woman is the object for woman knowledge. Mic is the object for mic knowledge. Speaker is the object for speaker knowledge. Chair is the object for chair knowledge. What not? Every object and every objective knowledge. Vishaya Jnana. Two are there. You agree? Vishayas are there. Vishaya Jnana. Irka illiya unak. In your house you have so many objects. Do you know all of them or not? In your house you have so many Vishaya objects are there. Do you know sofa in your house? Vishaya Jnanam is there or not? Sofa Vishayaka Jnanam. Fridge Vishayaka Jnanam. Mic Vishayaka Jnanam. Mic irukile speaker. Mic TV mic irukke. So all that Jnanam, grinder Jnanam, every object knowledge you have. Ipu nanna puriyaradu Swamin. Because you are talking about my house and objects. I know very well. So Vishaya and Jnana. Clear? Now, third is Nirvishayaka Jnanam or Nirvishaya Jnanam. This Savishaya Jnanam can be called as Vritti Jnanam. Ghata Vritti Jnanam, Pata Vritti Jnanam, Griha Vritti. Vritti means thought. Every knowledge is nothing but in a thought form. Vritti Jnanam. So, Savishaya Jnanam or Vishaya Jnanam is equal to Vritti Jnanam. Now, Nirvishaya Jnanam means Vishaya Rahita Jnanam. Nirvishaya means Vishaya Rahita Jnanam. There are occasions when you get, there is no Vishaya, you get Jnanam. Nirvishaya Jnanam. Vishaya Rahita Jnanam. What is the example? Sushupti. In deep sleep, after waking up, you have not seen anything. No Vishaya is available in the sleep. No object is available in the sleep. Your eyes are not seeing anything. Your ears are not hearing anything. You are not touching anything. You are not tasting anything. No Vishaya is available. Mind is also not thinking. So Nirvishaya Sthiti is there. Now, after waking up, you say, I slept well, I don't know anything. Aham sukham aswapsam na kinchid avedisham. I slept well. Aham sukham aswapsam. I slept well. Then what? I don't know anything. I slept like a log of wood. I slept like a log of wood. I don't know anything. I don't know. No is there, K-N-O-W, no. எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே தெரியலை. I don't know anything. That means that there is an awarer of the absence of knowledge. The awarer of the absence of Vishayas. Vishaya Gnanam is not there, that knowledge you have. In sleep, there is no Vishaya Gnanam for me. I don't know anything. Anything means what? No Vishaya, I don't know. Any Vishaya, I don't know. Any object, I don't know. What Gnanam? I don't know. That Gnanam is Nirvishaya Gnanam. You know about what? I don't know anything now. In I don't know, there is no K-N-O-W. Is it not Gnanam? எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே தெரியாதுங்கிறது ஞானமா இல்லையா? எனக்கு ஃபிசிக்ஸ் தெரியாது, என்ன ஞானம்? நிர்விஷய ஞானம். எனக்கு சங்கீதம் தெரியாது, நிர்விஷய ஞானம். ஸோ நிர்விஷய ஞானம், விஷய ரஹித ஞானம். Is it possible or not? Possible? Okay. Now Vishayas are possible, Vishaya Gnanam is possible, Nirvishaya Gnanam also possible. So what now? First two are Mithya. Vishaya and Vishaya Gnanam is Mithya. Nirvishaya Gnanam is Satyam. That is what he want to establish in this shloka. Now look into the shloka. Gnatuhu gnatihi nitya ukta. Gnatuhu gnatihi here means, gnatuhu means the individual, perceiver, observer. Sorry, I am seeing seventh one. Janimat gnanam vigneyam. Janimat means the which is the born knowledge. Born knowledge. Janimat gnanam. Janihi asya asti iti janimat. Gnana means vritti gnanam. Janimat means karyam, that which is born. Hetu garbha visheshanam. A gnanam which is janimat. English word madri irukku illaya, janimat. Gnana sahita vigneyam. Vigneyam means object. Object, which object? Object knowledge. Gnana sahita vigneyam. Gnanam vigneyam, object of knowledge. Object of knowledge you have means that there is object or not. When I say I have an object of knowledge about that object, so you are having two. Object is there and that knowledge about that object. Clear? That is what I explained until now. Vritti gnanam vishayaha. Gneyam and Vishaya Gnanam. Gnanam and Gneyam. So Gnana Sahita Vigneyam. Gnana Sahita Vigneyam. Then what? Vishaya Gnanam Vishayascha Mithya Karyatvad. Swapna Gnanavad Ishyate. This Vishaya Gnanam, both of them, like Swapna Gnanam, just like your knowledge about your dream. Your house knowledge, house is Vishaya, house knowledge is Vishaya Gnanam. Both are like your dream Vishaya, elephant Vishaya, dream elephant knowledge. Who says Vishaya? Acharya says, Swapnavat ishyate. Swapnavat means like a dream. In dream, object is real or unreal? Elephant you saw in the dream and it is chasing you. You are running. That elephant object or not? You saw elephant in that dream. So elephant is an object. That elephant knowledge you have got in the dream. You have got in the dream? Huh? Once elephant is mithya, elephant knowledge in the dream, mithya. Clear? Similarly, Shastra says, in that Jew, elephant, whatever you see, that is also mithya. That elephant knowledge is also mithya. It is too much, Swamini. This is too much. Elephant in the dream is mithya, elephant knowledge is mithya, I can accept. But in Jagrata Avastha, elephant is satyam, elephant knowledge is also satyam. You say, no, it is not satyam. I will prove how it is not satyam. Or explain Panna Parar. Swapna gnanavat ishyate. It is swapna gnanam. Swapna vastu gnanam. Jagrat gnanam, gnana vishayaka vastu also. They are like a swapnavat ishyate. Then what is satyam? Okay, my dream object is false. My dream object knowledge is also false. Now this Jagrat world, now you see this flask. Flask is an object. Another big teaching aid. Okay, flask is mithya, vishayaha. Flask knowledge also mithya. Then what is satyam? If you say this is mithya, my everything, every object is mithya, every object knowledge is mithya. Tell me what is satyam? Is there any satya vastu? This is also like a swapnam. Now what you are seeing now? Flask I am seeing. It is like a dream flask, dream object, dream of flask knowledge. Then what is satyam? Satyam is nityam nirvishayam gnanam. Nirvishayam gnanam, which is eternally there, that is satyam. Nirvishayam, nirgata vishayaha yasmat. Nirvishayam. Tat nirvishayam pradibahuri hi samasa. Nirvishayam. Nirvishyam gnanam. That is nityam, eternally there. Eternally there. Nityam. Sarve vishayaha mithyaha. Swapna padarthavat is the vyapti. Sarve vishayaha mithyaha. Swapna padarthavat. Now you have to supply one word. Nirvishayam gnanam satyam bhavati. Nityam bhavati, satyam api bhavati. Yet nityam, tatu satyam. Whatever is eternal, that is real. Satyam bhavati. Now he is establishing sakshinaha advitiyatvam. There are no many sakshis, only one sakshi. Tasmat, another sentence. Tasmat dvaitam na vidyate. There is no duality at all. Dvaitam na vidyate. Perception, for perception they are available. Experientially they are available. For your anubhava they are available. But they are not really there. Your swapna also anubhava available or not? For perception, for experienceability available. Swapna. So that they are real. Can they be real? No, Swami, I have experienced it. Therefore it is real. You cannot say. Even though you have experienced, you know that they are all unreal. Similarly, Shastra says, even though you are experiencing the pot, flask, fan, light, etc., etc., they need not be real. And you may say, Swamini, in dream, pot is not useful, dream pot is false, because it is not useful for me. But this pot is useful, utility is there, therefore it can be real. But utility cannot prove the reality. Utility cannot be the criteria for reality. Even though it has got utility, if you argue like that, I will go further argument. In dream water is useful for a dreamer or not? You think you are smart. Guru is smarter than Sishya. Waking world objects are useful. Waking world, money is useful. But dream money is not useful, you say. I ask you, dream money is useful for dreamer or not? Dream money is useful for dreamer, not for waker. Waker money is not useful for dreamer. So dreamer money is useful for dreamer. Waker money is useful for waker. Therefore don't say it is not useful, this is useful. Your money is not useful for dreamer. However much you are rich, you are begging in front of the temple. I have lost my purse, please give 5 rupees, you are asking. Karodpati. Waker, Karodpati, begging in dream. What is the use of your money? Tell me. You are suffering or not? Therefore, swapnavad eva. Therefore, what you want to establish finally? Tasmat dvaitam. Dvaitam. Jagrat prapancha. Whatever you see, dual objects, dvaitam, they are not real. Different sakshis are also not real. Only one sakshi. Dvaitam na vidyate. Only one awarer in different bodies. One awarer, experiencer in different bodies in different ways. There are no many knowers. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we will go to the 8th shloka. Dvaita means duality. Na vidyate, non-dual only is there. Advaitam, sakshi alone is there. Advitiya sakshi alone is there. 8th shloka. The same topic further he clarifies. Gnatur gnatirhi nityokta sushupte tvanya shunyatah जाग्रत ज्ञातिस्त्व विद्यातः जाग्रत ज्ञातिस्त्व विद्यातः तद्ग्राह्यं चासदिश्यताम् ज्ञातुः ज्ञातिः नित्या उक्ता. Now the objectless awareness. Some people never accept objectless awareness. Nirvishaya jnanam. Jnana means awareness. Nirvishaya jnanam, many systems of philosophies never accept. Except Visishtadvaitam, all other Nyaya, Sankhya, philosophers, Buddhism, they call only Kshanika Vijnanam. They never accept objectless knowledge. Only in Advaita we accept objectless knowledge. In sleep, objectless knowledge is possible or not? Possible. Similarly, objectless knowledge we are going to establish. We have to find out the objectless knowledge. For that we saw Sushupti. Example. Gnatuhu gnatihi nikya ukta sushuptehe. Sushuptehe, in Sushupti, anya sunyata. There are no other objects. Anya shunyata. There are no other objects. According to Mimamsakas also, there is no objectless knowledge. In the Sushupti state, they say objectless knowledge is there. We are saying we are there in Sushupti. But this Nyaya, Mimamsakas and all, they say we are Jadam in Sushupti. All of us are Jadam in Sushupti. Where is the question of Nirvishaya Jnanam in Sushupti? They say that. We say we are not Jadam. If we are Jadam, after waking up, how can you recollect, I slept well, I don't know anything, if you are Jadam? If you are inert in Sushupti, how the knowledge you have received, I slept well? I slept well, knowledge cannot come to Jadam Padartha. There must be Chetanam, Chaitanyam. Therefore, we don't accept that philosophy. He says, Sushupte tu anya shunyataha. Since there is no any object in the Sushupti, anya shunyataha, Gnatuhu gnatihi nitya mukta. Gnatuhu means the individual. Gnatihi. Gnatihi means the object of knowledge. Gnatuhu gnatihi, the object of knowledge. Here, Acharya keeping in his mind the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, na drishtur drishter viparilopo vidyate avinashitvat. That is, he is keeping in his mind and commenting upon that. Based on Brihadaranyaka mantra. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Jagrat gnatihi tu avidyataha tat grahyam. In sleep, there is a knowledge. What knowledge? Objectless knowledge. Objectless knowledge. Now I will give you the meaning of this Brihadaranyaka mantra, you can understand. Na drashtuhu drishtehe. Drashtuhu means a person, a perceiver, pramata, the one who is observing, the seer. Drishtehe, awareness, awareness. That awareness of mine will never perish. Whether object is there or not, the awarer never perish. I am aware of what may change. That knowledge may change because object change. That knowledge change. But the awarer will never change. Therefore, drashtuhu drishtehe. The persons, the one who is the observer, seer, the one who knows, his awareness, viparilopo na vidyate. Viparilopa means destruction. Destruction is not there. Why? Avinashitvad. Because it will never perish. That is why in sleep also we are all there. If you won't be there in sleep, Anna, who will go to sleep? If we were not there in sleep, next day morning, how can you get up? That itself proves you are there. You were there in the sleep. Awarer is there. Otherwise, you cannot say, I slept well. I slept well. Who is the awarer? I am only awarer. Jagradavastha also savishayaka jnanam. In Sushupti, nirvishayaka jnanam. Jnanam means jnanam. Either savishayaka jnanam or nirvishayaka jnanam. In nirvishayaka jnanam also I am there. When I am knowing the clip, I am there or not. I the awarer of the clip, I the non-awarer of clip. But awarer is there. In dream, you see this clip, you are non-awarer. You have what? You don't have the knowledge of this clip. I am not telling about the dream clip. This clip, knowledge you don't have there. You are there or not? You are the awarer of the absence of this clip. Appo awarer irukka illaya? Viparilopo na vidyate avinashitvad. In waking also, I am the awarer. Vishayam illamal kuda nanu irukken. Avinashitvad. That is the meaning. Natu tad dvitiyamasti. There is no second one. There is no second one in the mantra, Brihadaranyaka mantra. During Sushupti, Triputi is not there. Na dvitiyamasti. Even your body you don't remember. Your house you don't remember. Nat dvitiyamasti. Without second thing, you are there or not. Which is Sakshi? I am aware of my dream. Everyone after waking up, what they say? I slept well, I don't know anything. In this statement, is there any difference? There is no difference. But when you wake up, only difference comes. When all of us waking up, I slept well, I don't know anything. I don't know anything, ஏதாவது difference இருக்குமா? What I know difference இருக்கலாம். What I don't know in sleep, same. Sushuptehe. Sushuptehe tu anyashunyataha. There is no second thing. Shunya means it's not there. Therefore, gnatuhu gnatihi nitya ukta. Gnatuhu gnatihi. Drashtuhu drishtihi. The seer's awareness. Drashtuhu, I the individual who is sleeping, in my awareness, there is no perishability. Viparilopo na vidyate. It will never change. Drashtuhu drishtehe. Gnatuhu gnatihi. There is no change. It is nitya mukta. It is same. Very technical. 3 verses are very technical. ஏதோ சூக்ஷ்மதா வியாபித்தான்னு நன்னா புரியுறது சுவாமினி. இது என்னமோ புரியவே மாட்டேங்கிறது என்ன. அதுதான் இப்போ உபதேச சாகஸ்ரி. ஓகே. ஸோ சுஷுப்தேஹே. Logic we give here, objectless state witnessed by the Chaitanyam. In the deep sleep, objectless state is witnessed by the Chaitanyam. Sushuptehe nirvishayam jnanam vartate eva. Other systems of philosophy na vartate. Nirvishayam jnanam na vartate. We say vartate, vartate, vartate. How can you say? Sleep. Go thungid theriyonna. Go to sleep, you can understand. Therefore what? Jagrat gnatihi tu avidyataha. Jagrat, in waking state, gnatihi. Gnatihi means knowledge of object. Knowledge of object. Avidyataha, it is because of your ignorance. This object of knowledge, in a big pot, okay. Object of knowledge, what you are getting, you are thinking you are intelligent, I know the pot. Shastra says you know the pot, therefore you are unintelligent. Whatever you say, I know this means because you have ignorance, that's why you say I know this. Like a dream person saying, I saw elephant, I saw this, that, and then when he say, what do you say? You laugh at him. When dream person says, I saw a great elephant, I saw big palace, I saw this and that, when he says, Podum, enough of talking. Why you are talking about all dream objects? Shastra says, same thing Shastra says. You say, I know that, I know this, I know that. Shankaracharya says, enough of talking. Avidyataha. Because of your ignorance only you are talking. I know this, I know that, I know that. Now you say, I know this pot. Pot is not there. Where is the question of knowing pot? Hey, pot itself is not there. Where is the question of knowing pot? One pot is false. What about pot knowledge? False. Now tell me, is it not born out of ignorance? I see the pot Vishaya and I know the pot. What? I have to give gold medal to you. Shastra says not gold medal. Not even bronze medal. I don't want to give medal at all. Why? You are in sheer ignorance. Avidyataha. This knowledge is born out of ignorance. Because you are thinking there is a pot. I take the clay, you take the pot. Puja Swamiji says, there in the Swamiji, I take the clay, you take the pot. If pot is there, if you say, I say there is no pot other than clay. No, Swamiji, it is pot is there in your hand. Then Swamiji says, I take the clay, you take the pot. You cannot take. But pot is only vacharambhana. Once pot is mithya, what about your pot knowledge? Tad grahyam, whatever knowledge you are getting through your perception, once your object of knowledge is false, that object false. The entire universe is objective universe, and you are getting lot of knowledge. Objective knowledge is because of ignorance, he says. Avidyataha means because of ignorance, self-ignorance. Then what about that objects? Objective knowledge falls on object satyama. Tad grahyam means object. Asad ishyatam, that is also false. Asat means false. That is also false. Ishyatam, may it be accepted. That object is also false, may it be accepted. Innu puriyilenna, I will tell you in the next shloka. We will read 9th shloka. Next page. Rupavattvadya sattvanna drishtya dekharmata yatha evam vijnana karmatvam bhumno nastiti gamyate. A Purvapakshi, a possible Purvapakshi, Acharya imagine and answer to that question. What is the possible question raised by the Purvapakshi? The scriptures talk about Atma Jnanam. Scriptures talk about Atma Jnanam. For Atma Jnanam, what is the Vishaya? Atma is the Vishaya. For Klip Jnanam, what is the Vishaya? You said Klip. For Griha Jnanam, what is the Vishaya? Griha. For Atma Jnana, Atma is the Vishaya. In the previous shloka, 7th shloka, you said Vishaya is Mithya. Vishaya Jnanam is Mithya. Now, Atma is the Vishaya, Atma Jnanam is the Vishaya Jnanam. Clear? According to that logic, whatever you said, he is asking us only, you see now. According to your Siddhanta, you presented Vishaya Jnanam, both are Mithya, Nirvishaya Jnanam Satyam. Tell me, Atma Jnanam is Satyam or Mithya? Atma is Satyam or Mithya? According to your law, previous law, Atma is Mithya. Atma Jnanam is also Mithya. Why? Vishayatvat Atma Mithya. Vishayatvat Ghatavat. Because you showed the Ghata. Ghata is Mithya. Ghata Jnanam is Mithya. You said. I will also say Atma Mithya, Atma Jnanam Mithya, Ghatavat, Vishayatvat, Ghatavat. Atma Jnanam also can be Mithya. That is the argument Purvapakshi is asking. Atma Jnanam, Atmanaha Vishayasya Jnanam Mithya eva bhavati. Those words are not there in the shloka. That is, the possible doubt can come to a Purvapakshi. Shankaracharya answering. What is the Purvapakshi's objection? How he raised this? He takes the quotation from Brihadaranyaka and Chandogya Upanishad. What he quotes in from Brihadaranyaka, he tells, during Advaita Avastha, Atma becomes the object of knowledge. During Advaita Avastha, Atma becomes the object of knowledge. During other timings, Dvaita Avasthayam, Anatma becomes the object of knowledge. Correct? During Advaita Avastha, Atma is the object of knowledge. During Dvaita Avastha, when you are interacting with the world with many objects, Dvaita Avastha, Anatma is the object of knowledge. What he want to say, Purvapakshi, Atma is also as an object of knowledge. Namma Muttika Matam. Atma can never be the object of knowledge. He want to say Atma is the object of knowledge. What is the pramanam? He says Upanishad is the pramanam. What Upanishad? Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Atma va are drashtavyaha shrotavyoho mantavyaha nididhyasitavyaha. Drashtavyaha. Atma has to be objectified. Atma, Advaita Avasthayam, Atma is an object of experience. I get Atma Jnanam in Advaita Avastha. In Dvaita Avastha, I get Anatma Jnanam. That is the correct. Because Upanishad says Drashtavyaha. Drashtavyaha. According to your interpretation, what will happen? Atma becomes Mithya. Vishayatvat. Atma Jnanam also becomes Mithya. Vishaya Jnanatvat. Therefore, that is not right interpretation. This is alone right interpretation. That's what he says. Atma Vishayaha, Atma Vishayaka Jnanam Mithya Bhavitum Arhati. As your interpretation, previous interpretation. Therefore, Nirvishayaka Jnanam we don't accept. Advaita Avasthayam, Atma also a Vishaya, and Vishayaka, Atma Vishayaka Jnanam Bhavati. Don't say Nirvishaya Jnanam, that is only Atma. Adellam Varad. And Atma is also an object of knowledge. This is one quotation he quotes. He says, in the quotation, Atma va are drashtavyaha. Atma has to be seen. When I see Atma, Atma becomes what? Object of knowledge. Clear as well the Upanishad. See how they interpret Upanishad. Atma va are drashtavyaha. There, Atma drishti vishayaka jnanam is there. Atma mithya drishti vishayatvat ghatavat. As your interpretation, Atma mithya vishayatvat, as our interpretation. What he says, drashtamyaha means Atma has to be seen. It is object of knowledge. When you see, when you Advaita Avasthayam, you can see it. That's his interpretation. Then Chandogya also, Yatra Nanyat Pashyati Nanyat Shrunoti Nanyat Vijanati Sa Bhuma. Bhuma means Brahman. A state in which you don't see anything, you don't hear anything, you don't touch anything, you don't know anything. Na Shrunoti, na Pashyati, na Vijanati, you don't know anything. That is Brahman. When you don't know anything, when you don't see anything, that time Advaita Avastha. Because I don't see anything, I don't hear anything. At that time, whatever I experience, that Brahmavastha is I experience. That is true. That is his contention, Purvapakshis. Atmani eva Vijanati, that is Brahma Bhavana. Atmani eva, he recognizes Atma as an object in himself. Then, in Samadhi, when you don't see anything, because when you see Anatma. But therefore don't see, don't hear, don't think, don't know anything, other things. At that time, Atmani, in that Atma, Atma is known. Brahmatma Bhavana, Bhuma, he says. So, for that, Shankaracharya says, no, it is not correct. Atma is mithya because it is object of knowledge. That Atma is mithya because of knowledge you are telling, that is not right interpretation. What he said, other objects are mithya, mithya, jnanam, both are mithya. Atma also mithya because it is a vishaya, because Atma jnanam is also mithya. That is not right interpretation. Atma mithya because it is object of knowledge. This is the hetu Purvapakshi given. It is asiddham. It is not proper. Then how to interpret? Shankaracharya gives the answer in this shloka. रूपवत्वात् असत्वात् न दृष्ट्यादेः कर्मता यथा. दृष्ट्यादेः means आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः अति दृष्ट्यादेः. द्रष्टुः दृष्टेः, that mantra he quotes in one word, दृष्ट्यादेः. That Brihadaranyaka mantra, there is a footnote number also they have given. You can go home and see in your footnote. Drishtyadehe means Atma va are drashtavyah etc. There in that context. In that context what? Karmata means object of knowledge. Rupatvat asatvat. Karmata na, there is no it is not an object of knowledge. Atma doesn't become an object of knowledge. Rupavadvat asatvat, because any other object, like they are all having rupam and they are all unreal, but Atma is not unreal. It doesn't have any rupam. It doesn't have any form. Sorry, that is not the right reading. Rupavattvadi asatvat. Here you have to take Rupavattvadi. That is the way you have to read. Rupavattvadi asatvat na drishtyadehi. For this Atma, this Rupavatvam, Asatvam is not there. Rupavattvadi, etc., etc. Shabda, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, all are not there. To become an object of knowledge, either it must have a Rupa, or it must have a Shabda, or it must have a Sparsha, or it must have a taste, Rasa, Gandha. Rupavattvadi means Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Object ஆகணும்னா அதுக்கு ஒரு கலர் இருக்கணும், ஒரு சப்தம் இருக்கணும், or some other ஞான இந்திரியம்ஸ் it has to be available, or it has to be available to the mind. Rupavattvadi asatvat, Atma doesn't have rupam etc. Asatvam ante not there. Asatvat na karmata. Atma can never be object of knowledge. There, drashtavyaha, don't take it as a scene. Anything can be seen when it has got Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, either one or other. Guna. Since Atma is Nirgunam, how can you know that? You cannot know. Karmata, object of knowledge. Drishtyadehe, there in that mantra, that is not the right interpretation. You cannot take that way. Evam vijnana karmatvam. Evam, in this manner. In this manner, here Shankaracharya, first Brihadaranyaka Drishtyadehe, he said, Atma is not an object of knowledge. First line, Drishtyadehe. And the second line, Atma is not an object under the first line. ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஆஃப் நாலேஜ்ங்கிறது கிடையாது. ஸோ டு ரெஃப்யூட் ஆத்மா இஸ் அன் ஆப்ஜெக்ட், he has taken the first line. Drishti means drashtavyaha means since it is an object, therefore you should know. And he Purvapakshi interpreted. Acharya says drashtavyaha means not seen as an object. There it meaning is you have to understand. Avagamarha, avagamanam, not darshanam. It is only understanding. For that, Brihadaranyaka, to refute the Atma as an object, for Purvapakshi statement, he refuted. Because it doesn't have any Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Asatvat, they are not there, it cannot be an object. Can it be an object of knowledge in the silence when you don't see anything, when you don't hear anything, and you get the object of knowledge? No. Second line, evam, in the same way, vijnana karmatvam, even Atma cannot be the object of knowledge also. Vijnana karmatvam, the object of knowledge, Atma as an object of knowledge, bhumnaha, of that Brahman, bhuma means Atma, bhumnaha, evam vijnana karmatvam nasti iti bhumnaha gamyate. Bhumnaha means of that Brahman. Bhumnaha, not there. Na nasti iti gamyate. This is to be known. Gamyate means this has to be understood in this manner. Bhumnaha means to that Brahman there is no object of knowledge. To that Brahman means don't understand. Oh, and the Brahman can cholla koda. Brahman can never be an object of knowledge. So Brihadaranyaka mantra you have interpreted wrongly. In Advaita Avasthayam only I can know the Atma as an object of knowledge. Not in Advaita Avastha. Even Dvaita Avastha also many times you get Nirvishaya Jnanam or not. எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே தெரியலையே அண்ணா, இப்படி உபதேச சாகசிரி கிளாஸ் எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே புரியலையே சுவாமி. இஸ் இட் நாட் நிர்விஷய ஞானம் ஆர் நாட்? பெஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள். என்னமோ ஒரே பிரெயினுக்கு இட் இஸ் கோயிங் அபவ் த ஹெட். நோ தட் ஞானம் இஸ் நாட் தேர் ஆர் நாட் ஃபார் யூ. வாட் ஞானம்? உபதேச சாகசிரி நாட் அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் ஞானம். Suppose you are all understanding, I know that. Suppose anyone says, I don't know Upadesa Sahasri, அது நிர்விஷய ஞானம் ஆர் நாட்? அதுக்கு போய் நீங்கள் பிருஹதாரண்யகம் கொண்டு வந்து அண்ட் சாந்தோக்கியம் கொண்டு வந்து அண்ட் மேக்கிங் த ஆத்மா ஆஸ் அன் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் அண்ட் ஆஸ் அன் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஆஃப் நாலேஜ் தேவையா? எனக்கு தெரியறேன் என் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் சும்மா சொல்கிறேன். How many times Nirvishaya Jnanam is coming for us? Many things we do not know. That Atma, who is the knower, awarer, is evident or not? Vishaya is not required. Vishayam illamale I am self-evident. That is the meaning. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.